thin. After again, it's showing something new. Screen share. Please move the window and share. Please move this window from share. Yeah. Yeah, drag the open fold and the closed folds. In a closed or a tight fold, more mobile beds are subjected. So flow is under the intense, depend on their deformation, and as a result, these beds are thicken and thin, which are having a thick and a thin. In the open folds, such folds of the flow is it has not occurred, and so on. Beds the uniform thickness. Uh, Different from each other. Coming to the drag folds. In a drag folds from each component of a bed, slides which are fast and incompetent bed, these folds may be formed in the limbs of a larger folds because the slipping nature of their beds which are moved and they form beneath the overthrust blocks. So that the exaplanes of these drag folds which are inclined to the bedding of the competent strata and the acute angle between the axial plane and the bedding of the competent strata. So in a different directional, they will have a moment. Depend, maybe it's a slip or it will be moved or sometimes maybe it's a drag on one fold. So which are having an acute angle. So that the axial plane maybe it is a bedding and it is having a different momentum. Then types of folds. The shape of a folds may vary with the depth and depend on these types of a fold of which we can recognize. And similar folding, each successive lower bed or bedding plane shows the same geometrical form as the bed, the bedding plane it is above. The similar folding implies the thinning on the limbs and the thickening at the axis. In the parallel and the concentric folding, here we see the parallel and the concentric folding. Here, it has doing these are having the same thickness is mentioned throughout the incomplete parts of the fold, and assuming it initially it was a uniform of it has a uniform of thickness, and disharmonic folding. It is abrupt and it changes their original geometric relations, and it's occur passing from the one bed to the another. And particularly where its alterations are occurred in the plastic and rigid beds. And this form, we see this form it's changing when it's going into the depth. Yeah, this one. It's again, it is a disharmonic fold. This is a disharmonic fold. As per this, they will get the movement up and down. And some diapairs. These diapairs are which are we will see the anticline formations which are available in a mobile core, and such as a salt. It has a injecting into the more brittle overlaying of the rocks. And decollement. Decollement is produced when the sheet is coming from the sediment rocks and it's breaking the loose from the underlying formation and folds which are formed as independent. And plunging folds. Here in a plunging folds, it is a decollement formation above it, and the plunging folds. Yeah, it is a reference to the cross sections. There are various folds we have been identified, and in the dimensions, as per the dimensions, the folds are having a different attitude from the hinge, and which are having the good importance. This one, and it's actually it's a non-plunging fold. It's showing. In some other folds, actually, the axis are hinged. It is a horizontal. In another, it is maybe inclined, and in a still others it is a vertical. The attitude of this the fold we can describe in terms of tent, and it is a horizontal projection. It has a horizontal projection and the plunge. So the horizontal it's having the 0 degrees of a plunging, 0 degrees of the plunge. The angle it is 0 degrees, and it is said to be as a non-plunging folds. The other with the plunge are said to plunging folds. Some folds have a plunging only in one direction, only in one direction. But sometimes it is happening the folds which are reserved in their different their direction of a plunge within the limit of an area. So now I'm stop it here. We'll have one more class. We'll move, and next class we'll continue. Thank you.